Hi, good evening. Tonight's winter choir concert. I can tell you that you are in for an awesome concert. The other day was kind of a rough day in the office. I got yelled at by like 5 parents in a row about things that probably weren't even my fault. Actually, they probably were. So I decided I'm going to take a walk. So I start walking down here, and I hear these guys singing, and it was awesome. I think it was so awesome that I might have been standing there a little too long because I got a message on my walkie that said, "Mr. Jacopetti, where have you been?" And I said, "I was in a meeting. I'll be right there." And if you guys tell Dr. Briggs I said that, I'll just deny it. But I got caught up in the moment. It was awesome. And as I came down here tonight again, I hear these guys warming up, and amazing. So again, you're in for an awesome time, and I think it's a great ending to a fall sports thing that happened here with volleyball and cross country and football. And make no mistake, the commitment, the guts, the toughness that is on your stage right now, that will be on your stage, is amazing. To be able to get up in front of everyone and make sounds like they make, an awesome ending and culmination to what happened here in the fall. So at this time, please welcome our awesome junior high choir under the direction of Mr. Randy Fry.
Good evening. My name is Randy Fry, for those of you who don't know me, and sorry, I'm very loud. And also new to Canton. This is my first year here, so I am thrilled to be part of the Canton Warrior community and to be able to work with such wonderful students. I told the students before I came out, this is actually the first concert I have ever conducted by myself. My prior gigs, I've always been an assistant director, so we get to have kind of a special moment between me and these choirs, since now they're just under my tutelage, good or bad. I did make a list here so I don't mess anything up, because I'm known to not like to speak at concerts. You're not here to listen to me or see me. Sorry about the bald spot shining in your face. But you're here to watch these students sing and all the hard work they've done. Our first song was called Sing Joy, Sing Gaudia. And that's the very first piece that we started working on back in September. Our next piece is going to slow down a little bit and talk more about the actual winter solstice and some of the things that you might see and hear if you were outside during winter solstice.
O Tannenbaum, O Tannenbaum, wie treu sind deine Blätter. Du grünst nicht nur zur Sommerzeit, nein auch im Winter, wenn es schneit. O Tannenbaum, wie treu sind deine Blätter. O Christmas tree, how loyal are your needles. You're green not only in summertime, no, also in winter when it snows. O Christmas tree, how loyal are your needles.
O Tannenbaum, dein Kleid will mich was lehren. Die Hoffnung und Beständigkeit gibt Trost und Kraft zu jeder Zeit. O Tannenbaum, dein Kleid will mich was lehren. O fir tree, your dress wants to teach me the hope and stability, give courage and energy for all time. O fir tree, your dress wants to teach me.
It's always hard to tell when a piece is over if it's not in your language that you natively speak every day, so I completely understand. So before we sing our last song, I would just like to make sure you're all aware we actually lost about 1/3 of our junior high choir over the past week because of quarantining and because of some slick roads up on some of the high mountain tonight. So we went from 5 tenors to 2. So tenors, will you wave at them? Yeah, I'm very proud of these 2 young men. We went from 10 altos, which are the treble voices on this side, 10 to 6. And then fortunately, the sopranos, you guys got lucky. Your section didn't get hit very hard. But we are missing students from each section, and I'm really proud of these students for stepping up and being willing to sing and give all that they are doing for this concert. Our last piece is called Masters in This Hall. We have 2 percussionists joining us from the senior high choir, and I failed to get their information into the bulletin, but Isaac Fleury will be playing the hand drum, and Samantha Morgan will be playing the finger cymbals, and this will conclude the junior high performance. They are going to be seated directly down front here and stay there for the senior high portion, which will also be on the shorter side. So thank you very much for listening to our junior high choir sing, and please enjoy this last song, Masters in This Hall. While we transition from this junior high choir to the senior high choir, I do have a couple of thank yous I need to say. So first up, a giant thank you to Tammy McWhinney. If you don't know Tammy, Tammy's the band director here. She's my mentor and also has become one of my good friends over the past 3 months that I've been in this area. And I could not do the job I do without her constant guidance and support. So this is the only one I'm going to ask you to do this for, but would you please give Tammy a special recognition? like to say thank you to Karen Mariano, my elementary music colleague, Mr. Jacopetti and Dr. Briggs, and the rest of the Canton Area School District faculty. I take the junior high choir and the senior high choir students for lessons once a week from their classes, so I really appreciate my colleagues having the flexibility to make that happen because it definitely helps our program improve. I'd also like to thank you as the student parents and supporters. It's fun to sing, but it's much more fun for us to sing for an audience, so thank you for all your support. I'd like to thank the custodial maintenance staff. Jeff Karpinski and Brant Buchanan are running all of our sound in the back, so thank you to both of you. And thank you to Pam Larkham, who is live streaming this concert as well. And lastly, I have to say hi to my parents. They're not here, they live about 4.5 hours away, but they are on the live stream. So Mom and Dad, if you're listening, thanks for everything you've done for me, really appreciate it. So without further ado, this is the Senior High Choir, and our first song is going to hopefully get us a little bit into the holiday spirit, featuring the traditional Ukrainian carol, Carol of the Bells.
Playing of organs, we sing in Es kam ein Engel hell und klar von Gott aufs Feld zur Hirtenschar, der war gar sehr von Herzen froh und sprach zu ihnen fröhlich so. An angel came bright and clear from God into the field to the shepherds. God was very happy from the bottom of his ark and said cheerfully to them,
Vom Himmel hat da komm ich her, ich bring euch gute neue Meer. Der guten Meer bring ich so viel, davon ich singen und sagen will. From heaven above I come, I bring you good new tidings. Of glad tidings I bring so many, whereof I want to sing and say.
Thank you very much. If you were curious what languages we sang in tonight, it's been English and German. I am much better at German than French. I'm going to try, but you'll probably hear a little bit more German coming from our choirs than other languages. So that's why you heard some traditional German carols tonight from both the junior and senior high choir. We are very, very fortunate in this school district to not only have great teachers, but also have great teachers who have second amazing talents. So this is our school psychologist, Dr. Dave Loomis, and he will be performing with us tonight on White Winter Hymnal, and he is sitting on a drum that is called a cajon. And a cajon traditionally comes from Western Africa, as well as Cuba and some other areas in Latin America, and it is one of my favorite percussion instruments, and it offers quite a few variations of different sounds and timbres that are going to help us sing and perform this next piece called White Winter Hymnal.
I was following the eye, was following the eye.
So much, Mr. Lewis. Thank you so much, Mr. Loomis. Okay, before we get to the last song, I do have just a couple things to recognize some of these students for that they have done in this past semester. So we were hosting County Chorus this year on November 16th, and we had the great fortune to have 9 of our students be able to participate in that. When I call your name, would you just give a little wave? And we'll hold our applause till the end of the list I'm reading here. So these students participated in County Chorus: Samantha Morgan, Melanie Kropp, Sarah Begg, Isaac Fleury, Hunter Hartford, Taryn Bellows, Simon Weil, Braden Broman, and Chayton Wisniewski. We also had an opportunity for students to audition to be part of our district chorus, which our district chorus is District 8, and that involves schools both in our county, Sullivan County, and a bunch of the surrounding counties. And you'll have to forgive me on their names because I am new to this area, and all I know is Williamsport is south and New York is north, and that's all I figured out so far. But we had students audition for that, and we had 5 students get selected for district chorus. Those students were Samantha Morgan, Melanie Kropp, Sarah Begg, Isaac Fleury, and Chayton Wisniewski. That is only available for 10th, 11th, and 12th graders. Their freshmen have a different opportunity at the end of the school year. Last 2 announcements. At the end of the concert tonight, after Oh Holy Night, please meet your student in the lobby versus coming down into the wing here where there'll be, robes will be flying, children will be screaming in glee. It'll be kind of cacophony, so please stay out in the outer lobby to wait for your students. They know to come meet you there. And last but not least, I would like to just formally introduce our soloist for Oh Holy Night. Normally, I know in traditions past that we would invite alumni to sing with us on stage, but because of the pandemic, I'm going to be safer than sorry for this year. So if you've been practicing, you've got 1 more year to really amp it up, so it's going to be golden next Christmas season. But for this year, for our senior soloist for Oh Holy Night is Mr. Chayton Wisniewski. And I'm not going to talk anymore after this, so thank you very much for coming. At the end of the song, you can clap how you feel appropriate, and then the house lights will come on and we will be dismissed. So once again, thank you for your support, thank you for your care about me as a new choir director, and thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to work with your amazing students. Thank you for coming, and without further ado, our final performance of the evening, Oh Holy Night, featuring Chayton Wisniewski and the Senior High Choir.
Stars are brightly shining. It is the night of the dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till He appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the process, yonder breaks a new